Amazon keeps adding more stuff to their FBA inventory dashboard. If you sell in the US, also different countries, you should have access to all of the updates and all of the different settings. You just go to inventory, you go to dashboard. It should say new if you haven't clicked on it. We're going to go over it on another account right here. So, what we can see in the inventory dashboard, it's the regular stuff, right? We're going through, okay, we got the sales ordered, the anything if you have excess inventory, sell through rate. They have been adding more details finally to different sections on Amazon. You can see it says one SKU with 257 units, a potentially a $2,000 charge in storage costs, which is completely insane. But this is the stuff you should be looking out for, or your team should be looking out for any red flags and fixing them before Amazon actually starts to charge you these crazy fees, right? They're not saying they're charging you yet, but you need to be ready. Sell-through rate. Why is it not at 1.0? Are you running out of stock? You can see what is going on there. So it's kind of showing you a lot of different things on here. Shipments with missing tracking IDs, your actual inventory age surcharge. There's all these extra inventory surcharge that they're just going crazy with recently. So you want to be on top of that. If you wanted to sell in Europe, Japan, Australia, it's already telling you that you potentially could sell an extra 1,480 units if we expanded. And then your storage utilization ratio is green, right? Very, very good. We're not getting any extra charges here. So it just shows there's so many extra hidden fee charges in your inventory. But the actual new area that I just saw is going to be the inventory, defect, and reimbursement. So when it says there's something new, usually there's like a new tab. This tab is super duper important. So if you click on that, it should take you to this right here, inventory defect and reimbursement. And this is where Amazon is losing your units, right? When you ship them in, are you getting reimbursed? But how much are you actually getting reimbursed? And this is a great tell. Of course, you still have to look at everything manually, but it's great that Amazon is finally implementing this. So you can see warehouse and operations. That means that Amazon potentially damaged your product. And then customer returns means customers damaged your product pretty much. Now, when Amazon damages your product, you want to get reimbursed, right? So we can see in May, 2 units. It's just like randomly 2 units. Amazon is just like contains partial data because it's still August. So you can kind of see where Amazon messed up. Now, Amazon probably messed up even more, but it's good that these are potentially being tracked now. And you can see which ones are eligible for claim. If they're eligible for claim, you should be claiming them and trying to get your money back. Anything that's in progress, anything that's in resolve, you can see we already gained $156 back. Not a huge amount, right? But that's just on the ones on this dashboard. There's multiple other ways to get reimbursed. Like if Amazon's charging you wrong shipping fees because your weight is different or your dimensions are different than what they're saying. But the most important tab right here is going to be the manage sourcing cost, because what Amazon's doing is they're just randomly guessing how much to reimburse you, right? So if I'm selling a pack of gum, let's say this costs me let's say I'm selling this whole box of gum, right? And it costs me $5 to make. Well, Amazon says if they damage, they think it only costs $3. So now you're losing money, even though Amazon's damaging your inventory. So you have to go to manage sourcing costs. You click there. It's going to take you to this little portal right here. And this is where you could actually see how much Amazon's reimbursing you, right? And the easiest thing I can show you is right here. It says this is an 1,000 count bags. And this one's an 1,000 count bags. And this one is 1,000 count bags. Now, these ones are saying we'll give you $31 back. This one is the same exact product, but for some reason, they're going to be giving me $33.93, which adds up. Each dollar counts. Why? I don't know. Probably because they're using AI for some reason and think that this one is more valuable, even though the products are exactly the same. What this means is Amazon is reimbursing you whatever the hell they want. So if you want to get this fixed, you have to click update. Amazon is probably, when you click update, don't mess it up. Okay. Usually Amazon gives you one freebie when you update it and put your actual price. Let's see, update sourcing cost. Once the decision is received for item, you won't be able to update it again within 30 days. You have to put your actual cost. Now, when you put your actual cost, Amazon might ask for proof. So don't just think you can put this in and put $100 and Amazon's going to be reimbursing you $100 per unit. Make sure that you are disputing it with Amazon if they're not updating it and sending them actual invoices and proof. Be ready for them to potentially email and call your manufacturer. I would give your manufacturer a heads up so they're not ignoring the emails, or even worse, if they say, I don't know who this is, because they're probably going to mention your seller name, not your real name. Okay. So keep that in mind at the end of the day. They will be verifying because this is money. And when it comes to money, Amazon gets pretty serious. That's why they're usually paying you less than what you actually have to pay your manufacturer to manufacture the items. When Amazon damages your product, you want to make sure that you're getting fully reimbursed. That's it. That's the whole gist of this video. That's the new section. If you need any help regarding Amazon Seller Central or anything regarding Amazon, you can feel free to contact EHP Consulting Group. So EHP Consulting Group, it is right in the description. We do everything Amazon, from reimbursements. We have our own inventory team, advertising team, back-end team that's constantly calling and getting things escalated to the right captive team and or leadership team so you get everything reimbursed the right way the first time. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, signing out.